Hey, Papa Bear, Dad, check out this sweet little angel. Oh my gosh. Can't keep it out of the light. Oh, I just got this sweet little angel for the altar I built for Lyra. Oh, it's so remarkable. So beautiful. Oh. Hey, everybody. Blessings. I don't know if this is actually Purity Portal number 29. Could be 30. And if it's 30, that's like a giant celebration. So we're just going to keep this video at a 29 level of energy. So anyways, sending my love from Stockholm. Harmony High Heart here. I am on Pregnancy Portal number 29, and I have been sharing my light, my love, and my harmony with you guys over the pregnancy, my transitions from the dark to the light, the ins, the outs, the goods, the bads, the whole nine. And I haven't done a live in 3 days, and this process of choosing not to do the lives when I made a commitment to myself to do one every day for 33 days. It's quite freeing, you know, because it's like silly how we put rules and box ourselves into one reality unfolding when really if we just go with the flow, it's in perfect harmony. And so I've been really feeling like these last couple of weeks, you know, the pregnancy has gotten heavier and heavier, and I have needed a lot more rest, a lot of, you know, internal time. And it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm like being conscious at every moment, but it does mean that I'm being in the moment and being in my beautiful space here at my home and just feeling in this little being before it arrives. And that in itself is something you don't get back, you know. It's something that this sacred time in my life, the first time I'm like a single mother, I mean not a single mother, a single child, you know. The next pregnancy would be like I'm like dealing with a toddler if that day comes, but I'm like dealing with a toddler and having to then be pregnant, which is like a whole different ball game, you know. So I just really wanted to take time over this first pregnancy, and you know, I've been in myself for 9 months now, and it's a remarkable space to be, but I've also been very external. And external because really that's what the world requires of me, the old paradigm splitting away in some ways, and in other ways still needing to hold on to structure and being provided for, and you know, very grounded, you know, work like bring in the money kind of things, you know. So just balancing with that and where I am in the pregnancy and what I need is like there's only so many things that get my attention, and then I'm done for the day. And I really like to honor that because I'm not supposed to be superwoman in that way right now. I'm superwoman in this way. And it's my masculine side wants me to get back to work while my feminine side just wants to be and rest and just love and be in my breath and eat juicy fruit, and you know, like that's where I want to be. And so that's where I've been, and it's been really nice to choose for myself. And I think that every pregnant woman, if she's you know, conscious and awake, you know, will realize the importance of self-care and self-love like during this time, and being very much in the flow of whatever comes, because really it's training for the flow of another being and having to be in sync with that, you know. But the flow of this moment, you know, this part of my pregnancy is really like Did I get to go to nature today? And did I say hello to my plants? And have I taken a shower? Have I purified? You know, like, have I eaten well? You know, do I need water? You know, very like in the moment, very present things, you know. And as soon as I get on electronics, it's like some part of my body starts hurting, you know, my hands, my head, my eyes, my ears start burning. And so it's like, you know, I want to share all these moments and I want to do it every day. But in the truth of the matter is, like, my every day is like sometimes every 3 days instead of every day, you know. And I think that's okay. Just like having allowance, that's what I'm learning, is to like have allowance with my own expectations in my mind, you know. And I think that having allowance is what I've been learning this whole pregnancy, because I've been so nauseous and, you know, so in the moment where I literally can't come outside of this bubble at all. And so these last couple of months have been such a blessing to be able to be more external and to walk and really be present, you know, to be pregnant. You know, it's like if you're not feeling good the whole time, well, then being pregnant, you just kind of can't wait for it to get over. And these last couple of weeks have been so warm and sunny here in Stockholm. It's just been remarkable. The hottest summer in like 150 years. And I'm super feeling like Miguel and I single-handedly brought in the tropics, you know, for our baby's birth. And that's just a silly story I made up. But you know, this is the weather we love to be in. It's like the sun, you know, and really preferably on a beach with a coconut in my hand. But I'll take the beautiful nature off of my balcony and delicious fruit in the fridge and a happy space to just create and be, you know. Sending you love, Nora. Hi, Dad. Hi, Sana. Thanks for jumping on, guys. So pregnancy portal number 29, I feel like every single day I go through a different version of what portal I want to share with you guys. And it's kind of always on my mind, which is totally cool. But over these last couple of days, you know, I've had these 3 days of videos that in my mind, because every day it kind of resets. And today I was really feeling this sense of like sisterhood. You know, it's like I have been so blessed. When you follow the path of your heart, the alignment that you find yourself in is so beyond, it's so beyond magic. You know, it is magic. And I just got done talking to 2 sisters who just like lit up my soul, you know, because it's like, this is the most exciting time to be on earth. And I'm about to give birth to the new world, you guys. Like, this is not a small thing. This isn't a fun cartoon. Like, this is real world shit. Like, I'm about to give birth to the new world. I have been parading peace for an entire year now, so solidly every single day in my own subconscious, and it's a manifesting. You know, like I look at the news or I look at Facebook and I'm like, oh my God, that's going on in the world. Like, I'm in such a beautiful place, you know. And it's interesting how these like dual realities exist, you know, that we can all coexist in this way. And so I'm just really feeling this beautiful magical path of mine is like unfolding in a way that I can't make this shit up anymore, guys. Like, I made it up for this certain amount of time, like kind of fake it till you make it kind of thing. Or not really fake it till you make it, that's kind of like low energy, but you know what I mean? Like, I was projecting into my new reality what I want, and now I'm looking around myself and I'm like, oh my God, I have everything. Like, I have everything I need. Like, I'm in the perfect place in my life. Wow, have I ever said that? Have I ever thought that? Have I ever felt that? Like, okay, I'm here. I'm able to be still and be present. Like, I don't need to be in the future. This was the future. And now it's here. And here I am creating it. And one by one, these beautiful sisters start funneling in. And each one of them has their own unique mark. And each one of them is so inspired to like change the world in some way. Even if it's just through their children, that's beautiful. You know, it's like each one of them, and specifically a few of them, are like all about like bringing in the new world of like reactivating our ancient memory around giving birth. And that is so beautiful. Like, I don't have many sisters in my life. I mean, now I do, but I didn't. I'm writing a new story, obviously, but I didn't have many sisters in my life who were reflecting this like new world vigor. I don't even know how to explain it, but wow, I'm like watching all these beautiful women grow, and some of them have babies inside of them and some of them don't, but we're all doing the same work. We're all on the same timeline. You see, we're all doing the good work. Like there are now like 7 women, and all of us get together and like can't believe that there's actually like double the amount of people there, because everyone has a being in their belly, and that is remarkable. That is like, it is an energy you can't understand unless you're part of that circle, you know? It's really truly beyond. And to see like these mothers who have children and they are paving a new way, they're writing new books, they're teaching classes, they're getting people together and showing them that there's another way, that we're taking our power back. And if you don't know how to do it, come and sit next to me. I'll show you what I know. So it's just this remarkable sharing of information that is happening that I've never been a part of before. This is so unique. Wow, so unique. And so I'm really just blown away at the beauty like pumping into my life right now, and the support, and all at the perfect time. I've had like, you know, you guys know that I love signs and symbols and numbers and syncing pieces together. Like I am always picking up clues from spirit and nature and harmony, the universe, like everything. And I live my life according to synchronicity. I follow the breadcrumbs always. I listen and ask my body questions always. I don't come from my mind very often. Like I'm in the moment, being in my beautiful space of like, thank you, universe, for showering me with love. Like I am so grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And prayer, you know, it's like there are these elements that make me a stronger being, and they're like feeling so strong right now. You know, when you're first starting out, you're like, okay, these are the qualities that I want in myself. You know, these are the things I'm building myself towards, or I'm growing towards. And then you start actually doing those things, and the energetic, like the energy of it starts building up, and you start to get more confidence, and you start to heal. You start to find more love in your heart. You start to like smile more. You start to eat better because you want to treat your body better. And it's this unfolding that is so remarkable. It's truly magic. And if you can be in it, you know, I've had women who are mothers now who say, yeah, this phase of like being in the magic will end. And I'm like, oh, interesting. What a funny thing to say to someone. But I can understand the hormones and everything. They put me in this magical place of being Gaia, of creating new life. Yeah, for sure. But I had this state of being before I got pregnant. It's only been accelerated, like seriously accelerated because of the pregnancy. But this sense of being is not going anywhere. And so I'm just really feeling the buzz right now of my hormones, and of the sun, and of nature, and of my team, of my sisters. Wow. And my sisters, they're really coming in for me right now. Sometimes I like to just pause. It's like, what if we all just took a deep breath right now? The entire planet. Like, what would happen? Like, if our minds weren't always in control, like, would we just wake up? It's like, there's nothing I need to tell you guys. Nothing that needs to be said. I just get to share my beauty with you, my love, my light. my new world thoughts that aren't new at all. I get to share with you how living so brightly has brought in this beautiful circle of sisters, this amazing tribe. Me seeing clearly what my values are and what I want to instill into a new being. Something that came into me just a few days ago since the last live was that I'm not going to post any pictures of the baby for 7 days after the pregnancy, or at least that's what I'm receiving at the moment. It's like there's this window. You can take photos and it's not that. It's about like sharing, like breaking a piece off of a body's energy and sharing it on the computer. It's like an energy thing, and I can't totally, I mean, I can make something up, but I can't totally figure out what it is yet, but that's the space I'm supposed to be holding. That for 7 days, like very limited contact with other beings, and very limited contact with electromagnetic frequencies, and very little contact with and zero sharing on Facebook and Instagram. And I'm really feeling good about this. Like, I see women sharing their vaginal births and all of these things, and I am so for it. It's fantastic. Like, women's rights all day. Like, you do deserve to be seen and witnessed, and the world does need to know like what we actually go through, what this really is. This isn't some take you to the hospital and cut you open on the 22nd of this date and da da da. No. This is something far beyond that, and it is important that we as women stand up and educate. We have to be strong. We have to really shine bright. We really have to step out there and educate our sisters and our brothers. The lineage behind us and the lineage coming after us. It's like we have to choose to be in this space. And I really feel it shifting, you guys, from right underneath my feet, the crust of the planet, the crust of the minds of beings. Like, we are shifting. Don't focus on all of the bad shit. Don't focus on chemtrails and GMO food and what they're doing to animals. Don't focus on those things. Those are really bottom-up approaches. Like, you can go from the top down. You don't have to struggle your way up into trying to change everybody's mind and change the system and change the way. The crust of the planet is shifting and changing and morphing and moving, and I am giving birth. Every woman who gives birth with me on the day I give birth, 300,000 souls stretching out, and maybe even more. Maybe that day is just like the biggest portal of all portals, you know. But all of us, like literally like fucking Care Bear circle, all of us in the circle, just like busting and bursting our light into consciousness, like into all. It's just like that is what I feel is opening, like this magical tunnel of light. And not just my yoni tunnel of light, which is super sacred and should be so honored, but really the tunnel of light that all women are creating, stretched out over the entire globe, giving birth to all of the new beings of this time. Earth has never had a frequency as she has right now. And just as you see all the bad, all the good exists. I mean, they're reflections of each other. And it's all unfolding. It's all manifesting. And we get to choose the path. We get to choose to reignite one another. I have been singing about my birth to every woman I meet. I threw a mama shower to honor all of them being mothers. It's like we have to take the first few steps. And there have been brothers and sisters behind the scenes taking steps for 20 years. But this is a new time. There are new portals, new frequencies, new codes being available to us right now, that if we were to just sit in meditation and receive them, you would literally start upgrading like a computer game. You would start upgrading into new frequencies of knowing and truth. But the only frequencies of knowing and truth that you have right now are the ones you've been given to you. Templates literally energetically handed to you by the system and by your parents and by the stories of being human. But these codes and frequencies coming through right now, they are not of this world yet. It's like these frequencies coming in here and these frequencies coming in here meet, and then they slowly work on each other. And soon the whole planet will be covered in truth and love and light. There won't be people eating animals anymore. There won't, the barbaric nature of humans, the whole scale will reset. So this is what's coming towards us, to us. That is what the new world is. We don't have to live in fear anymore. And in fact, we have to unprogram our minds, to deprogram, to defragment, to fix the things that were always wrong. You know, so many things that we learn as a little tiny being. I learned shit at 3 years old that I'm still making true today. I learned stuff at 5, at 7, at 12, at 13, 14, 15. I mean, these are the most impressionable years of your life. And you create that reality that was given to you over and over and over and over again until you realize that you're just transmuting all of that you experienced. My sister, Brianna Lynn, check out her videos on Facebook. She's been talking a lot about, well, first of all, the first thing that she said that activated me yesterday was like, we are resetting the 3 generations. The generation before us, our parents, if we can reset them, if we can help them see, help them heal, our own generation, and then the generation coming in front of us. How easy is that? That's so simple. It's like, oh, you mean I don't need to go back all the way to like my grandfather and now he's dead and now I can't? Like, no, that's already done. The only generations we have to work on is the past, the present, and the future. Like, okay, well, that's much easier than I was thinking. So that's fantastic. And here we are, sharing birth knowledge for the first time in such a long time on this planet. Birth knowledge that's been censored, birth knowledge that has been suppressed, that has been made wrong by the Western medicine and by the perversion of the masculine. We are igniting. We are reactivating. And we don't need anyone's permission to do it. And we don't need to be recognized by anyone for it to be happening. It happens in one conversation, one invitation with the sister who didn't know, to change the entire world. I am beyond right now, you guys. It's like, what? We are so blessed. Thank you, Great Spirit. Hello, beloved Nora. Wow, my God. Nora, thank you. Nora writes, Harmony Love. I have been struggling with breastfeeding lately. I was just pumping before I hopped on your live and did a little meditation to manifest more food for Jayless. I suddenly remembered how powerful I am, and the milk started gushing out. It's easy to forget, but it's so beautiful to remember. You are speaking directly to my heart. Thank you. Sending love. Oh, sister. touch me so deeply. I really believe in what's happening. I really believe in the new world. I really believe in the possibilities of manifesting more milk. I believe in the possibilities of mastering this life in a way that helps us all evolve to the place of peace and harmony. That's it. That's it. And for sisters to come together and for us to share our love and our light, for us to just be there for one another. We're unstoppable in that space. Just as I see the 300,000 women giving birth, energetically holding my hand as I make my way down the transition, down the tunnel, through my initiation, energetically holding my hand, showing me the way, grandmothers and every generation, ancient knowledge. I see my physical sisters holding hands on this planet, across this globe. It's not about my group, your group. No, one group, one love, one group. No one's the leader of it. It's a freaking movement. It's a movement of honoring one another, reactivating the masculine, reactivating the feminine, reactivating unity, reactivating the knowing and seeing the truth, the knowledge. And it's all connected. I could start at one point in these videos and always end up in this giant circle back to the original point. Because it's all connected. And we all play our part to this giant connection, this giant beautiful puzzle. Nora, sister, I am so beyond. Thank you for sharing your story. You guys, it is my greatest pleasure and honor in this lifetime to hold space for you. It brings me so much love and so much light to reflect all of the beauty on this planet in whatever way I can. I love you all, and I have a beautiful sister circle to go to, and I'm really excited about it. So thank you so much for checking in with me today, and I will continue until 33 days of videos for the portals. And you know, one of the messages that I got a couple days ago is like, why stop now? You know, but I don't really know what that message means yet. Like, what should I do? Like, I was thinking I would be in like a cave of hibernation for like a whole month after the pregnancy, but I feel like this is the most potent time, the most intense time, where women are going through this initiation and have no support and have no knowing. Like, what do I do in this time? What's right? What's wrong? What's this? What's that? And so, you know, the thoughts on my mind to continue sharing throughout the pregnancy or throughout the birth and the recovery, but I just don't know if I can really sign on to that much computer time, you know? And so anyways, if you have any thoughts or ideas, please leave a comment below. And sending you guys so much love today. Also, I'm going to be changing my Facebook to Harmony High Heart, and so I'll be deleting this page, but that'll be good because it'll funnel all of the people who love me over to a new page. And also, I'm thinking about doing a WhatsApp group for my postnatal experience, that I might not be posting them so publicly on Facebook, but that if you're on this WhatsApp group, private messenger, then we can connect, and you can connect in more. So many blessings, my beautiful friends, and thank you so much for seeing me and being the reflection I so direly need in my life. I really feeling like I'm building a sense of community through these Facebook Lives, even though it's only, you know, like 10 people that come on that really actually I love and connect with. I feel like that's 10 more people than I had before, and that feels really good. So I love you guys, and I'm sending you so many blessings for the day: harmony, protection, guidance, grounded roots, grounded roots. Be well.